Hey guys, what's up? Primal here, and welcome back to my next vlog. Update for November. Okay, so where do I even begin? I guess maybe with some of the most recent stuff. Death Stranding has finally come out. Got my hands on it. I'm a little bit skeptical at the moment because of the mixed reviews, but it looks like the majority of them seem to have a positive take on it. So yeah, I think it wouldn't hurt to at least try it out. And yeah, it was the only game I had left pre-ordered for this year, so yeah, it's probably going to be the last one I get for right now. That's major. And it's going to be a while before I get my next one, just because of money, finance, and personal issues, and probably as well as the wait for the the next big title that will come out, which will probably be in March of next year, I think, starting with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay. Um. So yeah, I hope y'all's Halloween was pretty good. Mine was a bit of a drag, but yeah, some good stuff came out of it. I picked up some stuff off of the PS Store that was on sale. The very first Resident Evil game remade, remastered was one of them, and I also picked up the whole complete season of Life is Strange. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a series. I'm gonna be doing a series on that pretty soon. Yeah, I just need to know when to begin it because I know one of my fans said that she wanted me to see. She wanted me to play Life is Strange, and yeah, I hear a lot of people have pretty much fallen in love with the whole franchise, even though it's not too big at the moment. And it's just like a handful of complete games, just like three for right now. But yeah, I'm still willing to try it out. I think maybe like the last episode of the second one is probably going to be coming out next month. Maybe just it's just kind of how you think. It's just kind of how these things go. Uh, so yeah, I got plenty of the stuff I can try out on my PlayStation that I've gotten from PS Plus. I got Darksiders 3, Borderlands. Yeah, I got a lot of pretty neat new stuff over the past recent few months, ever since like June, I think. Okay. Um so yeah, I'm still kind of stuck with Monster Hunter at the moment, just given the lack of really cool games to play aside from Medieval and I guess Death Stranding. Yeah, I kind of put Medieval on hold since we were kind of moving out of the whole spooky Halloween season, but I think there's some moments that'll fit into the rest of it, and I definitely need to get back to it and try and finish it when I possibly can. Yeah, I have that. Not to mention, I still have Last of Us and Doom and Devil May Cry 2 that I still need to finish up and continue doing series on. Monster Hunter is probably like the biggest thing for me right now, and I'm kind of hooked on it. It's just kind of hard to stop until like I get everything done. Not to mention we have a lot of updates coming within the recent few months, up until like this time next year, when which I guess is when Iceborne will probably be done, and they'll start maybe showing off whatever they have next in store for us. And so yeah, this week I kind of had a 3-day weekend because my math teacher canceled my math class for Friday, and that was the only class I have on Friday. So yeah, I got to stay home and out of the cold and wet and rain. Yeah, and I think I might be going back to commentary for my video game series pretty soon. I just think I might have figured out a method of doing it again. I just hoping it works. Just hoping everything works out. That new headset I got, it, I don't know what happened. I just had it in my hand. I was carrying it with me, like, on the way to the bus stop, and somehow the earpieces, they fell off and I lost them, so I'll probably need to, like, get replacement pieces for them or have to get a whole new headset entirely, which is probably something I don't want to do right now. I don't have money. Yeah, and work's starting to cut me back again because my boss says that, um, I guess she's being forced to like cut hours back. Yeah, I really need to find a better job. Something in my field, something that I enjoy doing. Really don't be working at fast food for the rest of my life. or just the food chain in general. So, just so y'all know, within the recent few days, I've been looking at Death Stranding stuff online just to, see if it's actually something that'll interest me and if I can look past all the negativity I've been seeing about it in the YouTube comments and all that. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's a pretty decent game. I wouldn't say it's like my game of the year. I think that's still upheld by Devil May Cry 5 and Monster Hunter at the moment. And it probably would have been overtaken by Doom Eternal should it have released this year, but yeah, I heard that it got delayed till like March of next year, and Last of Us got delayed a little bit later into 2020 as well, from February to May. Hey, I'm not complaining too much. Just goes to show that the developers really care about their games and want to do their best to make them as good as possible. It takes a lot of blood, sweat, and precious tears to do stuff like that. And yeah, and there might not be too much variety in my content, just because of school. I don't get a break till like Thanksgiving, of course. Well, I kind of did this week, but it's not much. And of course, being an adult, I do my best to take more responsibility with my life, and I'm just one of those includes just limiting my time to like an hour a day on my system or two, just depending on how my schedule goes throughout the week. And yeah, there's nothing really special to do at the moment. I did like upload some pretty big Monster Hunter stuff recently, especially the new Resident Evil event they're doing. And yeah, just something out of that event gives me hopes for a specific monster that might be returning. I really hope they put it in, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about this monster. I haven't entirely seen too much from it, but it's one of the more well-known flagships in Monster Hunter, and it is definitely one I'd like to see make a comeback in world so I can fight it for the very first time in my life and experience it. And given how Monster Hunter has grown with me so much over the past year or so, I've been planning some special projects with it. I'm kind of doing something similar to like my top 10 dragons, only it'll be focused on elder dragons. And of course, I got my top 10 monsters, my top 10 variants and slash subspecies, and I'm going to be ranking all of the flagships in Monster Hunter so far in the mainstream franchise from worst to best. I also saw their 15th anniversary size comparison video, which was a really neat treat. And yeah, some stuff from it just gave me a lot of speculation. It was really nice to see what they had in store for us in that. Doesn't really promise anything, but what one sees in that video can only give us hope of what they might put in later on, because of course they're still doing updates, and they're going to be updating it as long as they have the base game and world. And as for the Arch-Tempered Elder Dragons that they did like last time, I'm not sure they'll have much to do with it, since there were only like 5 new Elder Dragons to fight in this so far, unless like some of these title updates are some. Like, they could put in another returning Elder Dragon like Valstrax, and it could be Arch-Tempered. Though that seems a little bit unlikely now that they're doing that event with the Every Hunter's Dream 2, where you can upgrade the rocket-powered Greatsword Wyvern Ignition to Master Rank. And of course, Gore evolves into Shagru Magala, and it's the one I'm hoping for a little bit due to the Resident Evil event, given how the Black Veil Valhazak's effluvium turns you into a zombie now, kind of like Gore's Frenzy Virus. And I know that Gore becomes Shagru Magala, which is an Elder Dragon. It's pretty likely. Or it could be something new entirely. You never know. And of course, there's still the likelihood of a black dragon like Alatrian or Fatalis making it into world. Dire Morales is just about 95% not coming to world, just due to its underwater combat mechanics that were implemented when it was first implemented back in Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. I just try not to make these vlogs of mine as long as I used to anymore. Yeah, I probably should start throwing in some stuff that's not video game related, but hey, that's kind of what my channel mainly focuses on. Video games and all other forms of entertainment media I could possibly fit in. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to my not what's the word I'm looking for? My acquaintances in Videoverse finally hitting 100 subscribers. I'm glad that you guys were finally able to make it to that first big special number after all this time since you guys have been up. And yeah, it's pretty much dark out, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, who knows? Maybe when my bigger winter break comes around, I'll start doing other series from the stuff I've picked up over the recent few months from the PS Plus. And yeah, probably around Thanksgiving or so, I'll probably do Life is Strange, depending on what happens. I've got like 3 different things I need to focus on. Like, I need to try and get my master rank up in Monster Hunter World, so that way I can fight the other monsters I haven't fought yet, like Ruiner Nergi and the 4 specific subspecies in the Guiding Lands regions, like the Gold and Silver Rathalos and Rathian, and the Scardian Garuga and the Brute Tigrex. Those are pretty much the only ones I have left. And then we have the new update monster, which will probably be here a whole month from now. I mean, it was a little bit less than a month when they first gave us Kol Taroth after Devil Joe, so yeah, it should be right around this time they give us a new update monster for Monster Hunter World. And can't seem to think of anything else. So yeah, I think that's all the news I have for you guys video game wise. As in regards to my Crypt TV reactions, they've been a bit lacking ever since that copyright strike. I just don't want to do anything that'll make it worse, because yeah, I mean, I'll probably still watch Crypt TV, and yeah, I'm just a little bit cautious now because of that first strike I got from doing the reaction series on their Facebook watch series of The Birch, which I'm still watching, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. I just... And yeah, I also have a reaction video I did for the Death Stranding launch trailer I need to get up. I'll probably do that real quick before I start diving in tomorrow. Tomorrow I should have a little bit more time to, play, so yeah, I'll probably use my couple hours that I have to dive in and get started with it, just depending on what happens. And yeah. The reason I haven't uploaded it yet because I had trouble, getting the video to use for it. So, let's see. So far, in regards to my life, school is fine. Got my grades all up to perfect, just about 3 A's, 2 B's so far. Plan to keep it that way for as long as I possibly can. Which should be like when the semester ends. Still got a little bit of ways to go before that happens, but around this time I'll probably be having dead days to study, and yeah, within the next couple of days. It should be a whole month from now before we're actually done, so yeah. So yeah, not much is going on. School's been helping me work and create better sounding music. It's really helping me get through my life, just going through becoming an actual adult now that I've turned 21. This year's been a really transformative one for me. I believe I said that in one of my previous vlogs, actually. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. I had like a little bit of work during the day, then I got to come home and rest, and yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Nice, relaxing. I'll probably have to go up to the school tomorrow to work on one of my music projects, so that'll be fun. I might go see my friends at church tomorrow as well. And yeah, I finally found the MIDI cable to my keyboard so now I have a full working makerspace. Just gotta try and get it cleaned up again because we kind of moved some stuff around, hanging up these new drapes in my room. Yeah, I wasn't sure about them at first, but now that's a little different mood lighting setting for it, they seem to look a lot better, so yeah. Uh, yeah, and I can't seem to think of anything else. Yeah, just can't wait to get to the real fun bits of what remains in the last bits of the year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, just having a nice break to be with family, eat, relax, do whatever I want. Yeah, to be honest, I'm finally back at the point where I don't really miss school anymore, and I just wish I could go back to a single break. Yeah, it's been a long, hard journey to get this far, but so far I'm managing. Yeah, and I guess in terms of my other content on my channel, like my readings, I still need to do something with the newest chapter for Attack on Titan. I kind of already accidentally spoiled myself with the one between this month and the month before, which was September. So chapter 122 I already spoiled for myself, so I can't necessarily do a reading on that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, guys, I think that's just about it. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I can't really seem to think of anything else that's something I haven't talked about. I'm pretty much on all sorts of new stuff, and I believe I'll be starting Death Stranding tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that, and whatever else I have planned. Sorry, it's, evening hours, I'm kind of tired, can't entirely think too much, so, yeah, just keep an eye out for whatever I have planned, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.